Alright guys, today we have a ZTE. When you can still see LCD working, it's just pretty cracked up. This is the screen I ordered for it. And you can order them where it comes with just the LCD, but I like to order them with the frame. It makes this replacement a lot easier on you. So first thing we're going to do, if this phone is on, which it is, we're going to power it off. Now that it's showing it's off, we're going to take our little SIM card ejector tool, and we're going to take out the SIM card. Make sure we don't lose the SIM card. Got a few little screws here, I'm going to put those off to the side. Alright, now that that's out, you can now pry up the back part of this phone. And, as I say, it looks like somebody's messed with it, but maybe it's just been dropped. And the best way to pry up the sides is a plastic pry tool. Well, what I was struggling with was right here, you can see the little card slot. Well, you want to make sure you get in between that gap between the card slot and this. If you're pulling up on this, you could risk damaging that. So make sure you get up in that little gap. And it's just going to snap. And when it's snapping, start looking in. And make sure that there's no cables. That looks pretty good right there. I don't see any cables. Sometimes on these ZTEs, like this is a fingerprint scanner, there's usually a, I don't know if this one's a printer. I think it is. It's a power button. But there's usually some kind of cable that connects this to the motherboard. So just kind of be leery when you're going around it. So I'm opening it up slowly. And I can see there is a cable. So we don't want to just pull this off. Okay. So you can see that cable now. It's right there. And if you take some tweezers and pull up this tape, be careful you don't accidentally cut the cable. Should get to the point where you can access the little screw right there. Oh, there it is. I had to use my magnet to get it out. And it looks like on this side there's another screw. This one was covered with a little white sticker. Now right here there's your flex cable. If you can get it out with your fingernail, that's great. If not, see if you can get it with a plastic pry tool. And that good? Don't rip it off too fast. And that's for the back cover. Now you can tell right here there's another flap in there. So I'm going to go ahead and lift it up just for right now because I can get to it. And now you're going to look at removing the screws so we can get this back cover off so we can access the motherboard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like about 14 screws we're going to take off. So I'll probably speed this part up. Screws, we got them all. You don't want to be pulling on something. Let's see if we can get in the front now. Looks like we can, so I'm just going to go around the outside of it. Just kind of popping the frame loose. Should hear a bunch of snaps. Like I said, this little plastic pry tool works pretty good. Now we can take this off, put it to the side for now. We just got to get this to this point. It's kind of up to you where you want to start. I'm going to start with all these little connections. There's going to be one up here. Man, that one wasn't even... Oh, that was the one we got loose. Never mind. Right here. And probably we should have done the battery first, actually. It looks like somebody has done something inside this phone because there's a bunch of heat tape. So we'll go ahead and disconnect that battery. Disconnect these, disconnect this cable, and be careful when disconnecting these cables and all these, don't go too fast, too hard or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I disconnected. And then down here it looks like just one. And we're going to go ahead and leave this one connected to that motherboard for right now. Now that those are undone, we're going to start unscrewing. Take your Phillips screwdriver. Looks like there's one. That's the only screw I see. Looks like there was just one screw. And you can start just gently pulling on this part. When you do, always look on the sides and any little gaps you can make and make sure that there's no little connections that you can see. I'm not really seeing anything connected, but I do see up here, it's got a little lip where it looks like this motherboard is being held down that lip. Just like that, motherboard came right out along with the camera. Be careful with these cameras too. If you drop them on the floor, you can break them very easily. So we're also going to need to take out this speaker. And when you take it out, just go slow. You just want to kind of wiggle it out of here. Slow and steady. You don't want to take your tweezers in there too far and damage the speaker, but there's your speaker. Gonna bring this over here to the side to see if there's anything we're missing. Everything looks okay. We are gonna need to take this off over here. This looks like your volume buttons and your power button. It all goes together. I'm gonna try to get my kind of dull flat tweezers for this one. Just make sure you don't tear these flex cables. They're all pretty sensitive. So I'm just trying to get behind. And they're held down with a little bit of adhesive. You just want to get underneath them and pry them up a little bit. Now if you damage one of these flex cables, they're not expensive to fix. It's just you're going to have to wait. You won't get your done quite as fast. There's your home button and volume. Or power and volume, sorry. Now let's go down here and let's see if we can pry out this little charging port down here. I don't see any screws that's holding anything down. So I'm just going to gently... Okay, there's some tape right here. So I'm just going underneath here, lifting on this tape. Just trying to get this tape loose. Okay, this tape is loose. Starting to wiggle a little bit. I'm just gently going underneath it and prying up. Doesn't look like there's no connections on the bottom, just a little bit of this sticky tape. There's your charging port, we'll lay that to the side. Now we're going to tackle this battery a little bit. Now since our LCD is damaged already, we're going to take our heat gun and we're going to heat this LCD just to make the adhesive that's behind this battery a little bit looser. Now let's try that. Now as you can see, there's two cables that run here and they run straight down, so you can take a pry tool and pull in the middle if you need to. I'm just going to start kind of right here in the middle, get behind this battery if you can. And just kind of look in at the same time and see how these cables run this way. So you just have to be careful that you're not prying up on these little cables. This battery will come right up. Now let's look at our good screen and see what all we need to take with us. So this cable is included. We need to take this out and this out. And then these two magnets we need. Other than that, it looks like everything else is in this one. So, I'm gonna start pulling on this, just slowly. Get about right there. And then this one. And these go together. And when you get over here, this one kind of branches off, so be careful when you're pulling on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get underneath this with my tweezers. Got that one loose. I'm gonna see if I can do the same thing down here. These tweezers are real nice. They come in very, very handy. They're not sharp. They're kind of dull, flat. I really like them. So we pull that off. And this looks pretty much like this one. For the most part, it's just line it up. Line these little notches in the grooves. Lay that down just the best you can. It's still a little bit sticky, not as sticky as it was. And I can tail them off just a little bit. So when you lay this down, you might want to lay this one first. This little part right here. Or take it back. You want to lay this very bottom part because it has little, the magnets came out. Oh my gosh. You lay this part right here because it has little notches to where this has to lay down. So once you get that in there, everything else should line up the way that you're going to need it to. This will come below this one. And then this one has this little sticky tape right here, so this one, it's actually for the battery. I need to take this one loose. Pull that little sticky tape out. When you push this one down, should hold this part down a little bit. You're pretty much just going to put this back together in reverse order. And I have some adhesive tape that I could put down here just to hold it down in place a little bit better, but we're going to go like this for right now. Okay. Looks like it's lining up okay. This right here has a little sticky cover on it too. So go ahead and pull that off. Now that that's off, this is up there. I'm going to go ahead and throw this battery on here. Just so it'll help us hold down our cables. Don't push too hard because the LCD is still fragile. Even though it's a brand new LCD. You get carried away with trying to put pressure on the battery and damage the LCD. Okay? There's that. I'm going to go ahead and line up this camera in here, or the speaker. I'm going to lay down this charging port. There's quite a bit of holes on here, so everything should line up correctly. You're just going to kind of weave this little cord down its little track. That way it stays out of the way and doesn't get pinched or anything. I'm going to go ahead and line up this little power button over here on the side because I don't want to forget it. And there's little notches where it's supposed to go to. And I should add some adhesive on the side to see if it'll make it stick better. Alright, for right now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait, because that'll go around the side anyways and we can connect it. So we'll lift all this up, put it in this top motherboard. Remember, you can connect everything else, just don't connect the battery just yet. We're going to wait on the battery for right now. Remember, there's this little lip up here, so you kind of push it underneath there. That connected. This kind of fell out of its little track, but that connected. This looks like it's off just a little bit, so kind of push it back to the right just a little bit. So keep an eye out there. Connected that one. So the only connections I see left is this connection right here. That connects the power button and volume buttons. Which goes right here on the side. It looks like I'm probably going to need to add some adhesive because I cannot get it to stick at all. But with that being said, we should still be able to test the LCD screen. So I believe everything's connected. I'm going to connect the power real quick. Like the power button is connected, everything should be connected. So this is your power button. Sorry, I was waiting for music or something. But I think in order for it to play music, we have to have it hooked up to the battery. So we're just going to kind of check the screen real quick and make sure everything's functioning, and then it's okay for right now. So there was one screw that was holding down this motherboard. So we're going to put that screw back. And then, trying to see what the best place. I think I need to put some adhesive just all along right here. And I have some real small adhesive cream on. Can give you some problems. Because these power buttons and volume buttons gotta line up just right. So everything's kind of loose right here at the bottom, you can tell. But when we screw all of our screws in, it should help everything. And this should snap. Should get a good snap around the screen. And then we're going to screw these screws in, and don't screw them too tight. If we need to add tightness, we can, but you're just going to screw till you feel a little bit of resistance. So, I'm going to reconnect this little fingerprint scanner on the back. Just going to let it snap in its place. You're going to screw in your screws you took out at the very beginning. I'm going to call her and see if I can get the right code on this, and I will check out the brightness. But, so right now everything's working. It's just the brightness. Oh, there we go. Brightness. Slide to unlock, right? Oh, sorry. Have a good day.